I am 22 years old right now. I'm staying in a penthouse in Medellin that is worth $4,000 per month, I think. I don't pay the money. I'm working for someone that flew me out here because I'm an online entrepreneur. But I'm staying in this place. All my expenses are covered by the guy that I'm working for because my skill is worth so much. Then you might think, what does that have to do with saying no to everyone? Why is it a cheat code for life? The only reason why I'm here is because when I was 18, I made a big switch. When I was 18, I drank alcohol almost every single day. It was around COVID. They divided all the football matches over the different days to keep people entertained. And I was drinking beers with one friend every single day whilst I was watching those matches, like random football matches in La Liga, like Valencia against Betis or whatever. I was watching that shit because I was bored. Instead of that, I could have done way more productive stuff, of course. But in that time, I was drinking so much alcohol and I was just not doing anything with my life. That was because I couldn't say no and because I didn't have another purpose. I discovered that purpose, I think 12 months later, like 15 months later, when I started my internship and I found the online content with Hamza, Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzhi. Even though I didn't really watch Iman Gadzhi, it was more Sam Ovens, but you probably don't know him. And that kind of forced me to say no to a bunch of people because the same people that were drinking beers with me during the COVID time, they were still inviting me to drink beers and do stupid shit. But now I had another purpose. I had something that I liked more, a goal that I wanted to reach, that I had to say no to those beers because it would just simply not push me further. And I was so obsessed with reaching the goals, or at least progressing, because that feeling of competition, of getting better, of actually getting new validation, way better than that little feeling of alcohol that you get, the little high that you get from the drinking and being with the retarded friends. The only reason why I was able to do that was because I had a higher goal, a higher purpose. Did say no to a bunch of people. Straight up said no for like 6 months, 12 months straight to everyone, everything, even dinners out with my family. I didn't go on vacation for 24 months, 2 years, because I just grinded. I just worked because I wanted it so badly. I had to say no to everything. There were a bunch of opportunities that I could spend my money on, that I could waste my time on. I said no to every single thing. But the only reason why I could say no was because I had a purpose, I had a goal. So I tried to find that. Then you will say no automatically, but it is super important to say no because you can still have the goal, you can still have the purpose. But if you then still say yes to everything, it's not really gonna work, right? That's why saying no is a superpower. What am I gonna gain from going, or what am I gonna gain from not going? And in that case, the gain from not going was higher than the gain from going. But I'm a very simple guy in that regard. Like, I'm very neutral and I can look at a bird's eye view, like, okay, is it gonna gain me something or am I gonna lose something? What's the better deal here? And I just made a simple decision that made sense. Not everyone can do that, but I guess that's why people get what they deserve, because some people deserve it, some people don't. The lesson in this video is find a higher goal, higher purpose. Your environment is super important. A new guy joined the penthouse like a week ago, I think. He's super healthy. He's focused on health way more than we all are. And since he's joined this penthouse for the coming month or 2 months, I've been way more healthy because he's around. He's in the environment. He pushes you, like us, to be more healthy and to not do unhealthy stuff. And now I challenge everyone to do the carnivore diet for 7 days to see what you could gain in like your physique, mentally, everything. I only did that because I knew he was going to say yes. The rest would probably say no if he wasn't around. So environment is super important, and the goal and the purpose that we're all working for here in the business is the reason why we value this. So I hope this video made sense. I'm kind of tired. I hope it made sense. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.